Do you get suspicious watching Amazon gurus talk about product research because they never show their actual products? Well, in this video, we're going to show you the next product we're launching and dive into the exact research we did to find it. Welcome back to FBA Unfiltered. My name is Taylor, and I started selling on Amazon in 2023. I went on to make over $100,000 profit in my first 12 months and currently do about $35,000 a month selling on Amazon. Joining me is Rami, a multi-seven-figure Amazon seller who's been on the platform since 2017, and we started this channel to document the behind-the-scenes journey of our new product launch. So if you're ready to learn what it takes to really succeed on Amazon, hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Now let's dive into the actual product research that went into picking our product. All right, FBA Unfiltered crew, welcome back. This is video part 2, diving really deep behind the scenes into how we picked our new product, Shilajit Gummies for Women. That should be going live here very soon. We're super excited to share it with you guys. And in this video, we're breaking down the behind the scenes product research that we did to discover this product. I'm here with Rami. Rami, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Taylor. I appreciate you, and I hope you're doing fantastic too. Super excited to get into the nerdy side of figuring out why we actually picked this product, as this is kind of my favorite part of doing Amazon as a product analysis. So let's get right into it. So first things first, as you learned in part 1, and if you missed part 1, make sure to go back and watch part 1 before watching this video. You'll saw that we actually started with a beef organ product, and based upon that, we did more research. We started looking at TikTok, saw different videos, and somehow, some way, we landed on Shilajit. So the first thing that we did was, hey, let's search Shilajit into Amazon. Now, what's interesting that you notice right here is this is Amazon data. This is not, Helium 10 or any of the other softwares we're talking about. The number 3 searched when someone types in Shilajit into Amazon is Shilajit for Women, which is very, very interesting to understand. But at the time, we didn't necessarily care for it. We were just searching and trying to understand. Taylor, correct me if I'm wrong, you didn't even know what Shilajit was.
Yeah, no, I had no
You're
idea
like, what the hell
was.
is this? But if we search Shilajit, we can kind of get an idea of what's going on. And some couple of things that really tell me that there's demand for this product is that every single advertisement placement is taken up for this keyword. We can see here there's a brand video ad. All 4 main spots of the sponsored product display is taken. We scroll down a little bit. I bet you will find another video. Here's another video, right? This is an advertisement, right? You can see your sponsor. So this tells me right off the bat, people are spending a lot of money for this keyword because it is generating a lot of sales. Every single ad placement would not be taken if the former wasn't true, right? So that's something to keep in mind of. So we saw here that, hey, initially speaking, there's a lot of demand for Shilajit. But as we went on, we're like, there's some heavy hitters here. 6K reviews, 3K reviews, 1K, 4K. Sure, we had these one-offs that are on top of page 1 with, 1 to 200 reviews, but we didn't see what our clear, cut and dry differentiation, why we're better than everybody else, initially speaking. But some things to know, and we can see it here. Essentially, all the branding's the same. That's kind of a little bit of insight as to one of the first reasons why we move forward with this product. Everything's this like dark, white, black, which makes sense. The product is like a darker product, but nonetheless, it's just very bland. They're all the same. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, they all give the same vibe, right?
Exactly.
So super important to note. But, the first part we wanted to address is search volume, which, we'll use Helium 10 for that, as we discussed in part 1. And guys, in the description box below, we should have a discount code to use Helium 10. Obviously, we're affiliated with them now, but we've both been using Helium 10 for years. We truly believe it's the best software out there for this kind of product research. So let's use the Chrome extension of Helium 10, which is X-Ray. We can see here, Shilajit is being searched 73,000 times every single month, which is insane. And we get a bunch of extra research off of Helium 10 in a variety of ways, whether if you're getting into the Helium 10 dashboard and, using Magnet for keyword research, or using Cerebro to look up other products and getting the reverse product information. For the sake of this video and making it not like 20 plus minutes long, I'm just going to give this little keynote that you guys should be doing this, and you can use and leverage Helium 10 to do so. But for the sake of this video, we wanted to ensure that Shilajit is being searched a lot, right? So we have that nailed down. Shilajit is being searched a lot. But now the next part is competition analysis. What's going to make us different, unique to the product below that we're actually searching here? Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, Shilajit for women is the #3 searched in Amazon's search bar. So if we click this, what you'll find very interesting is that there is literally not a single product that is advertised as a Shilajit product for women exclusively. And if you look at the color schemes, nothing seems like it's for women either.
Yeah,
Am I
it's the
right,
same
Taylor?
exact thing. Yeah, it's the same exact as the previous search. It all looks very masculine. It really is shocking to look at. So this was a key discovery for us in the journey towards picking this product.
Yeah, and this is just a little bit of reinforcement that we're on the right track, right? This is like the first product that we've seen, and sort of this one too, that has more of a feminine vibe to it, even though they're not targeting women specifically. You can see here it says men and women. This says men and women. These have very low reviews. This has horrible reviews, but still selling 400 plus times a month at a crazy price point. And this is selling over 1,000 times a month with sub 200 reviews, right? So that is like reinforcement into what we're doing is we're on the right track here, right? It's very clear we're on the right track, which is super good to kind of note as to what we're going to be doing to make our product better. And as you saw, and I'm sure Taylor can maybe put a little bit of a quick overlay of our product, very, very clear that we are a feminine based supplement, a very feminine feel to the product itself. And in big and bold, Shilajit gummies for women. Now we have the search volume nailed. We have the competition analysis absolutely nailed. Now we got to figure out, hey, is it profitable? And a really good example, like what's similar is, I mean, we can just compare it to this one. This product is $33.24 being sold. This isn't something you need. It's called Rev Seller. Where you can actually check profitability on the actual detail page. It's really nice. It's not something you need. Again, you can just search Amazon FBA fee calculator and do it for free. So we're going to sell our product for actually cheaper than this, $29.99. If we just did some like general assessments, just the cost of goods itself was about $7.50. And we kind of like guesstimated for shipping from the supplier directly into Amazon, which is really nice. Our supplier is in the US and they'll gladly handle the like UPS drop off to get the supplements directly shipped to Amazon, which is really, really cool. Because we're going to be selling it on Shopify and TikTok shops and Amazon, but everything is going to be fulfilled from the Amazon inventory through multi-channel fulfillment. So with that said, we want to make sure that we're trying to get the most cost-effective way to ship the goods from the manufacturer to the Amazon warehouse. So even if we went like crazy and said it was $2.50 to ship, zero chance it's that much, like literally zero chance. It's actually probably less than $1 per unit. But I'm just gonna like just give that extra above and beyond and say that our landed cost of goods in Amazon is gonna be $10. So if we take a look here, we're looking at 110% ROI, 37% profit margin. And in my opinion, when you're looking at products that you want to manufacture and make, you at least want 100% ROI, in my opinion, because anything sub that, the likelihood of you being able to rinse your money and churn it properly as your inventory grows, like as you need to buy more inventory, it's very difficult at sub 100% ROIs. Someone may look at this and say like, man, you don't need to make that much money on it. But you know, if we're buying 500 units and our next reorder has to be 2,000 units, that's literally going to be impossible with the money that we sold, unless we put more money into the business, which we'll do. Don't get me wrong, but someone who's first starting up, like maybe some of you guys watching, this is important to understand. We can possibly get away with selling it for $19.99 and only take a 25% ROI because we know long-term we can keep reinvesting money into the business and just keep growing it. But for someone who's starting with 5 to 10 grand, you can't take that sort of risk. You
Yeah.
need to be able to turn the money.
I've
Right?
actually I've made actually, I think multiple videos on this for my students. This is one of the costs that as a new seller, I wasn't prepared for. And it's the second order. It's your reorder. So it's like, it's kind of funny because it's a good problem to have. It means that your first order is selling out of stock. You're selling through your units. And on the one hand, you're excited. You're like, sick, this is looking like it's going to work. Let me place another order. And then you're like, hold up. I don't have enough cash on hand. I still have cash tied up in inventory that's still in the warehouse waiting to be sold. And I need to place an even larger order because I'm anticipating with my sales velocity that I'm going to sell more units. And so that is what Rami's talking about here. When you have these higher ROIs, It just makes it way better when you're first starting out so that you don't have to keep investing money into the business. You can use the money that you've already put in and, like you said, rinse, repeat, and keep having stock on hand. Super important point.
Yeah, I cannot like express that enough. I love that you added that little bit of feedback and incorporating what you're actually doing currently with some of your students as well, Taylor, addressing that point because it's super important to understand. So like with that said, for this first part of this video, that's how we validated this product, right? We saw their search volume. We have a clear reason as to why we're better than the competition, right? And then this is very profitable, right? So we have the 3 checks that we want to do. So now, although we have the idea of how we're going to stand out from the competition, like to be really, really quick with it, how we're going to be doing it. If I search Shilajit gummies for women, just like we discussed, we're going to give more of a feminine feel. The main branding of it is going to be directed towards women, and the ad copy and the listing itself is going to be directed towards women, giving a premium feel, making sure that we're highlighting specific benefits of the product itself that may, attract women more versus a masculine buyer. So with that being said, that's exactly how we're going to stand out with the branding itself. Is there anything you wanted to touch on that you think I missed there, Taylor?
No, that's great. I would just like to give you kudos though, because you actually went ahead and you did a blind taste test with some competitors and with our formulation, which is really cool. Really good idea, you guys. If you are thinking about launching any type of product, particularly something that's consumed, it might taste great to you, but you're not the only one, hopefully, who's going to be buying your product. So get it out there, see if you can taste test, get some competitors and compare because ours won, right? In the blind taste test, Rami?
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good point. So something that I've mentioned ad nauseum to my clients in the past is, this space really gives a lot of room for your emotions to cloud your judgment. So you want to do a blind review of your products as much as you can. So I got samples of the Shilajit product that we're actually going to be launching. And so what I essentially did is I took 5 of our units, like 5 individual gummies of the Shilajit gummies, and I actually compared it to this one, which is the #1 seller, this product here. So I actually took this #1 selling that's sold 20,000 times a month. Mind you, this smells like manure. If you get this package, I have zero idea how this is selling this much. Like, there's no way the reviews aren't like ripping this to shreds. I don't know how they have high reviews. Literally, if you open the packaging of this, it smells like manure. It's horrible. And it's just shocking to me that this sells as much as it does. The taste of the gummy itself is not that bad, but the packaging itself is really, really bad. So I did a blind test of this product, which is the #1 seller. You can see here the BSR is 885 in health and household. It's
That's
not
insane. That's
bonkers,
out of control.
completely bonkers, man. And this is like through and through the strength of a TikTok, product, right? That's really, really blown up. But nonetheless, I did a blind taste test of this product versus our Shilajit product, and we won 5 for 5. Every single person said ours was better, like without a shadow of a doubt. It wasn't even a close comparison, which I'm not that surprised because for one, this isn't made in the US, if I'm correct. It's not. I'm almost positive this product isn't made in the US. And the reason why I'm mentioning that is that I know our manufacturer, which is based in the US, is really in the front lines of just going against the grain in regards to everything gummy manufacturing wise. Like, they're really at the cutting edge of things. So I'm not surprised that ours beat them out, and I'm super excited for it, but this is a really, really big point. And we really, really emphasize that, regardless of what you're launching, supplement or not, do some sort of blind review. You want to have a very, very confident answer that your product better than the competition for the problem you're trying to solve. That's really important. And yeah, that's that. I mean, that's really the big points that we wanted to cover in this video.
If this video gave you some insight into how to research and validate product ideas, please leave a like and drop a comment below. What do you think about our product selection, and what do you think about our research methods? I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you need help finding your perfect product, we're currently offering free one-on-one coaching sessions, and check the link in the description for 20% off your Helium 10 subscription. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.